Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Always, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode Skyblock. The longest series name I have, but we just call it Infinity Skyblock. So, last time we were working on, we got the Blitz, who is in here currently. I'm actually going to take him out. We got the Blitz in there, and we started making a whole bunch of redstone power cell stuff. And last episode, we got stuck in a chest. We were focusing primarily on growing redstone. So I have a whole bunch of redstone here. It's quite nice, actually. This has been super useful for me. Unfortunately, the farming station doesn't work how I want it to. But that's okay. We're going to use the farming station for our tree farm. Because the farming station can do both the planting and the harvesting of these jungle trees. That's going to be a lot better. To be blunt, it's going to be a lot better in the long run. So we're going to use that for this setup. And eventually we're going to move these guys over there and all sorts of stuff. And what we'll do is we'll have a harvester over here, and yeah, that'll be how all that works. So between episodes, I did a lot of work. I made so many redstone energy flux ducts because my entire base is now ran with them. Now this is where I'm going to have power generation. This is actually going to be where I have power storage, right here. We're going to have 2 rows of eventually resonant machine, not resonant, resonant, not machine. We're going to have 2 rows of resonant energy cells. And this will be the input, which this is connected to the water wheels currently. And then this will be the output that will then run to all of our base. Eventually we will upgrade these pipes so that all this stuff works a little bit better, get rid of the solar panels, and start having a little bit more unity in where everything is. Now right off the bat today, I was working between episodes, making, let's see, we should have everything. I picked up some redstone, so that's not all perfectly numbered. We just need 24 firm tofu. I luckily had 48 sitting around. So there is 8 more culinary generators, and I made 2 more pressers. These are pretty easy. It's just a piston, some iron, and then these specific seeds, which we have. I made extras of most of them, so like asparagus, celery. The only one I don't think I have extra of is cabbage, but that's okay. So yeah, I want to make now, if we want to make the upgraded version of this, we're going to need some transfer nodes. So that's, I should have some more transfer pipes, right? Yeah, I have exactly 1. Cool, that works. What else do we need for these guys? 2 pieces of stone. We have that. I believe I need a chest as well, so let's grab that. And we're just going to make another generator. So we do something like this, and then we get an ender pearl, which not only do we have an enderman spawner in the form of the auto spawner, but we also have access to enderman in this dark room, and we have been getting some stuff. We've been getting ender pearl from this, iron, enderman heads. Those are going to be super useful. The armor I will take out every once in a while and put in here. We'll probably do something with that stuff later. I should probably put a barrel for spider eyes. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think that'll be a good idea. I don't know if we have any extra barrels. I need to eat. Wow. So yeah, just been doing a lot of work off camera. I've been working on the bees. Nothing too exciting there. I'm getting more cultivated, but it's not really doing everything I want it to. I guess I don't have any more barrels, but I do have some chicken press. I didn't know that. I did put 2 chests down over here because this is all the excess seeds. We're going to do some stuff with these later. Maybe. I don't know. But I do have 10 of all of the seeds to make extreme chili. So once Once we get this guy set up, I'll probably do 3 more redstone blocks. I think that'd be good. And then we'll do actually no. We're gonna need a 3x3 of soybeans. We're gonna need a 3x3. We're gonna do 3x3 of all the crops, plus down the rows we're gonna do the other one. So you need soybeans, chili peppers, beans, and onions. And then yeah, so that farm will have redstone and then all the crops to make power. So that's gonna be kind of the plan with that. Let's pop down here. No, what am I doing? I need 4 gold, and we can make the breath. No, we can turn the breath first search whatever thing into the energy transfer node, and then we can combine these into one block. So I was just making some stuff. I've turned my reactor off. This should. Okay, it's draining a little bit of power. I don't necessarily want it to. So let's configure that off. So this should stop draining power. Perfect. I turned the reactor off just because I'm not quite ready to deal with that yet. And I want to rework a lot of that stuff. That's going to take a while. So while we're waiting, let's open some common treasure. And uncommon treasure. Cool. We got stuff. Nothing like super exciting. I think we got a couple ender pearls in that. We got a knowledge fragment, which is really nice. We got some potions, which I have so many potions. We have another ring, some more gold, and some emeralds. The emeralds are actually kind of nice. We're lowish on those. So I think what I want to do, let's get rid of most of the stuff. So culinary generator, where you've got one of the next things I want to do, because I want to start being able to make plastic a little bit easier, is we need to make another vat. This is the easiest thing to do, is just to make another vat. Do we have any electrical steel? We don't. We don't have much steel either. Ooh. Do we have any over here? No. We have nothing over here. And these guys aren't getting power except for from the this guy. So let's get some stuff set up. So put the jungle wood in there. Let's get a stack of iron placed in here, and let's go ahead and pick these guys up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this guy right here, and we're gonna give him that. And if I give him a stack of saplings, he should plant them if I tell him to be active. So he's going to drain 40 RF per tick, which is more than the hardened solar panel does. What's the solar panel I need to get 40 RF per tick? The redstone. So we're going to need a stack of leadstones. That's a lot of iron. That's a lot of steel, rather. So what I want to do, you know what? I have more solar panels down here. How many of these? These only produce 8, don't they? Yeah, they're only capable of 8 RF per tick. I need something a little bit better. These are all hardened. These guys are not actually needed anymore. Once we upgrade this power line, it'll be better. So we have 3. How much steel do we have right now? We have 5. That is 45. Which is 15. If we can get 16. Do 16 steel nuggets. Let's see, what else are we going to need? We're going to need for this, this is not planned, by the way, a bunch of iron nuggets. So let's get this going. We need just 3 more iron nuggets. Alright. That's way too many. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Better. So we're also going to need lead, iron. We're going to need some electrotine. We're going to need redstone. That should not be too much of a problem. And we're going to need glass panes, which also should not be too much of a problem. Let's just make a ton of glass panes. Hey, that's exactly how many we needed. Alright, so can we make 16 of these guys? And I think 1 more will be good. Literally 1 more nugget. That is not lead. Come on. There we go. So this is a little bit impromptu. I was not actually anticipating making this, but we need more of that stuff. Because there's 1 batch. We need like double that batch. So let's go cook up some sand. And I'll make more stuff, and we'll kind of basically, if I can make a solar panel that will do everything, that is losing power very quickly. We're not producing any energy right now, so yeah, maybe I need to focus on that a little bit more. So cook up some sand. I don't know where all this power is going, but just grab a bunch more of this. And let's see, how much more stuff can we make? There's more glass panes. We need these guys. So there's 10. We just need more glass panes. So we need 48 in total. I do believe is the number. But yeah, basically this... Never active. Let's just turn that off right now. Let's pick this guy up. And if I can start getting steel production a little bit more automated, that would be really nice. I forgot about the sulfur. We're going to have to deal with that. I only need 16 of this. Let's put the other 49 away. And we have any glass yet? We should have some. So basically we need to start producing energy. That should not be too much of a problem if we can start getting a little bit of stuff together. So there's a bunch of those. There's 16 more. We need 3 more. Yeah, so we need 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And we should be able to make a better, or we should at least be close to making a better thing. The thing that does the thing. The solar power. I am not doing too well with words today. But when am I ever? So that should be plenty of supplies to make those 3, which should then allow us to make a bunch of these. 16. And that's only 2. Oh my god, this is so expensive to make anything better. So we need to do another 16. That'll give us 32. That'll give us 4 plus 8. So we need 24. 24 more. So let's see. We need 24 more of these. So that shouldn't be too bad. Let's go ahead and make that. We need 25. So let's turn some of these back into iron for right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 25. Let's just do like that. There we go. And then recipe. I think if we do a standard crafting table, let's see. I could always make another one. Can I turn these back? I don't think I can. Nope. That's a bummer. So let's make a standard crafting table. Because sometimes, nope, there's no arrow. Sometimes that's how you can get more, like you can switch what things are. But it doesn't really matter. I believe barrels will convert. So recipe, do that. And I should be able to just do this, yes. And we don't need more lead, so we can put all that back. And now you, always active. Chop down that tree. Instantly. And we have a bunch of stuff. So, never active. Come over here, put all of that wood in there. Let's grab a bunch of redstone, even though we don't really need all that much. Now to make the upgraded versions, actually we're going to need a few more. Because we need 24 of these plus, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, we need 5 more. So we need 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 4, 16. So I think 1 more will be good. So we should be able to make these. And now we need to make 5 of the hardened, which is just some Invar. So like 2 nuggets, two things of this should be not quite enough, but we have a little bit extra. So yeah, this is a little bit of a sidetrack that I was not expecting today. So there we go, there's 5. Now to make these guys, we're going to need 24 times, yeah, we're gonna need a lot more glass, aren't we? Let's go get some more cobblestone. Cooking up into sand. And while we're waiting for that, I think let's go ahead and start working on getting more stuff. So cobblestone in here will give me stuff. So let's do this over here. So there's that. Now we need that much redstone. And then up here we're going to need 24 times 3. 24 times 3 is 40. Let's just do 48 and then it's another 24. So 48. 48. And yeah, we're gonna need a lot more iron. That's not too big of a deal. We're also gonna want 2 diamonds. Let's get another stack. We're gonna want 2 diamonds because I also want to make the redstone energy frame. Some hardened glass and 8 electrum. Okay, so do we have any hardened glass setting around? That is pretty easy stuff to make. We have a little bit. We're gonna need 2 more sets. So that is 2 more obsidian. I told this to go basically ham. I took the stick out and it will continuously produce obsidian as long as it has cobblestone, which I'll put more cobblestone in it later. We're going to need a lot of obsidian. I've also finished this part. I haven't done this part of the building yet, the basement building. We're going to need 2 lead. And yeah, let's see. Pulverizer. No, pulverizer. Obsidian. In here we're gonna do the 2 lead. So let's take these out for just a moment. once this is done, we can throw those in here. Let's go ahead and start cooking up some sand. We're gonna need a lot of glass for this. That's probably the hardest thing about making these higher tier solar panels is the glass. Iron and steel it's expensive right now, but it's not that bad. So we made 2 energy cells. We're gonna need 80 redstone in here. So I'm gonna have to go get some more redstone. That shouldn't be too much of a problem, but let's do 48, 48, 48, and then 24, 24, 24. Alright, so these are all done. We're going to need a stack and 16. That's what it is. So let's do that. And we should be good. No, it's a stack and 8. But once we get the all of the glass panes that we need, this should be pretty simple. But we're going to need a lot of glass panes. You know what? Let's go grab that. Because I do most of my crafting by my machines. Let's go grab that other crafting bench. We're going to turn this into a crafting table, and we're going to use this. Basically, if I can have more crafting tables everywhere, it's going to make a lot of stuff easier. Let's actually put it like right here. So we're going to need more glass panes. And what we can do, as an aside, whoops, not like that. What we can do as an aside is any gravel we get, we can go ahead and put in here. Actually, no, that was fine. Oh well. So there is most of it. Let's go ahead and turn these guys back into ingots. And alright, and 3. Alright, so we have more glass. Let's go ahead and do this, make as many as we can, and then we're going to put this stuff in here so I can go get rid of this. So we'll take all of this stuff out, we'll put gravel in here, more sand. I'm going to go ahead and put more cobblestone in there. Let's do a little bit more work with, let's see, put that away. I'm going to put the pressers in there. We don't need those right away. The main reason I made them is just because we're going to need them eventually. We're going to want some automation. Doesn't look like we're going to get all that much done today. Oh, I keep forgetting I have a ton of pulverized obsidian that I've made. Now, let's grab as much redstone as we can. We have 8 here. With a little bit more here. It's really nice to just come over here, watering can this, and then we get, what is it, 4 times 9? We get like half a stack of redstone immediately. So I don't know if we're going to need to expand this farm of redstone. We might. I've considered doing other crops as well, but eventually I want to do bees. I like bees. I like setting up bees to just kind of work in the background while I do other things. So if we can get to that point, that'd be kind of nice. But right now, the 2 big things that I'm kind of working towards is the ME system, which is going to take a lot of iridium, which requires us to make a mass fabricator, which is part of the reason why my my one guy is currently turned off, my nuclear reactor. And we're also going to need, I also want to work towards just getting power. Oh. Hate it when you get stuff caught in your throat. I have been addicted to, well, not addicted, but I have been hooked on chocolate covered coffee beans. Is one of my personal favorite snacks. Or not really snack, but Oh, candy to eat? Oh, we need literally one more glass pane. Okay. And I've been eating those lately, and I had a little bit before I started recording, and that was probably not the best of ideas. But hey, there is all the solar panels that we need, and all we need now is the steel. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the rest of this stuff into glass. Actually, no. Let's take that out. And let's see. We need to get a lot of redstone cooking up. I'll let that go for a bit. We're gonna need a stack plus 16. So this stuff can go away. And now we need a bunch of steel. And we can make the solar panel so that we can automate the tree farm. And then once the tree farm is automated, it shouldn't matter too much more. 2, 3. Alright, so that is 6 minus, that's 18, so 2 more. 2 more ingots. Perfect. And now we can turn these guys into this. And now I forgot one important step. So we're about to get our first redstone, but we need electrum, and we need to do that entire process again with the iron and lead. So 4. Take a piece of invar, and we're going to need a single piece of lead. Alright, let's put the rest of the stuff in here. So lead can go right here. Iron. Because I had a little bit of stuff. I keep forgetting about this chest. I honestly need to move it. I can't wait to have an inventory that's kind of self-contained. So we do this, this, and then this, and now we have a redstone solar panel, which is 64 RF per tick, which is more than this guy needs. More power. Cool. That was an achievement. So we can turn this always active. He should start gaining power. And now the only thing left that I want to do, honestly, let's move the barrels. I know I have a dolly. Where did I put it? It's in here. I know where it's at. Right there. Alright, so let's move these guys to be like right here. We're gonna do that, and then I believe we still need a servo. That should not be too much of an issue, right? I have a filter. Do I really not have any servos? Really? Alright, let's put a lot of this stuff back. Alright, let's make a servo. So, servo. Redstone glass, invar, 2 iron nuggets. Okay. It's super easy now to make. I do need 2 more redstone, but that should not be a problem. 2 iron nuggets, 2 invar, 2 pieces of redstone. We'll give you... Actually, let's just do this. Oh, it's only 1 piece of redstone. Even better. So that should not be too much of a problem. We'll just add this right here. Always enable. And it should start taking... There we go. Cool. So we'll start getting more stuff in here. I want to configure... Disable. You'll push. Now the only thing I have to worry about is this guy. Occasionally I'll have to repair him, but it shouldn't be that bad. So let's work on getting power situated. So first thing, we have one of these guys. We need 16 more. And I'll get the other one. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. We should be able to make our second culinary generator times 8. So this part at least is going pretty well. Now the only other thing we're gonna need to do at this point is we need to make the actual energy cell, and that's gonna require a lot of stuff. So we're gonna need let's see, we're gonna need 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're gonna need 16. So we need 8 more redstone. Cooking in this guy. We're going to need 2 blazing electron tubes, as well as 2... I don't have... Okay. I need to get a lot more stuff. I need to cook up a lot of stuff, just kind of as I go. But we're going to need, let's see, a lot of signalum. We're going to need 1, 2, 3... Let's see, how many is 3 going to give me? I need a total of 32. I do believe, anyways. We can put the servo away. So we're gonna need, let's see, we're gonna need another blazing electron tube. That's not too bad to do. Just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know we're gonna need diamond. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fortunately, we don't have that many diamonds right now. So we'll replace this. There's the diamond, and then there's the blazing. We only need 2 of those, so that part at least is nice. Let's see, we should be done with this guy. No excess redstone, that is what I want to see. And let's see, what else are we going to need? We're going to need lapis. I do have 2 diamantine, but we're going to need more anyways. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 lapis. So let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have any redstone? I do. So this guy is constantly using power, by the way. Kind of a poor mistake on me. Just trying to keep itself warm. What I need to do, if I had some cobblestone, I need to put a lever on that. I do believe. So let's just pop down here. Before we go, let's jump that in there. We'll make another piece of clay. These guys should be going pretty well. We can always get more stuff. I need to eventually set up multiple compressors, because otherwise, like it just doesn't work quite how I want. So let's go ahead and make a lever. The other way around. There we go. And come on, there we go. I do believe if we put a redstone signal on this guy, disabled by redstone, yeah, his heat should start going down. He'll stop draining power. I think that was the problem. How is this guy doing? Ooh, not good. Let's turn this off. Because we're going to be producing power here in a moment, so I'm not too worried about that. So we need, let's see, we're going to need 4 of these guys. I miscounted how many. Oh, great. We're going to need so much stuff. This guy is almost out of power. We need to get at least one of these guys up and running, like, immediately. So something like this. I didn't miscount. I miscounted when I was doing other things. Alright, we're going to need some sand. We're going to need 5 more lapis. Let's get back to the thermionic fabricator before it does too much That needs to go in there. So it's going to use power. It will make the glass, and then we get that. And now we can turn it off. Alright, so basically we'll lose the glass, but that's okay. So there is all the basic capacitors, I do believe. We're going to turn 2 of these into the upgraded version with, let's see, we're going to need a decent amount of gold, redstone, glowstone. Let's go ahead and just make 16. Vibrant alloys. We're going to need to make how many of these guys? So we want advanced, we're going to need 2 each, so we're going to need 4. So we need 12. And that is 6 times, we're going to need 24. So that'll be that. We're going to need 4 more, 8 more of these guys. Shouldn't be too bad. You're not getting power from anything else, so it doesn't really matter. I've disconnected this line. So this guy was getting power from this guy over here. Hopefully there's enough power. If there's not, I will go deal with that. Cool. We have some vibrant alloy. We're going to need a lot of this stuff eventually, so making a little bit extra is not too bad. We're probably not going to get to the thing today, the vat, but that's okay. We're getting power, so that's what's important. So we just need 2 advanced circuits. How am I doing? So we're going to need 12 of these guys. I should have some rubber cooked up. I should, right? Yes, plenty. So there's 12 insulated cable. We're gonna need 2 iron plates. Which one was it in? This one. So there's the 2 circuits. 2 of those guys. 2 of these guys, and then as long as we have enough power, we should be able to make the rest of the stuff. So there's that, those 2 guys, and then if we want to upgrade these, by the way, it's just going to require another advanced circuit, an octatic, which requires this recipe. That's a little bit more complicated. And then emerald, which emeralds we're doing actually pretty good on, but then Enderium, which also is not that bad. I'm gonna have to make new armor, aren't I? I really should switch this. Empty hand. There we go. So did we have enough power? I'm gonna guess no. Dang it. What we're gonna do, we'll just do one of these guys. Let's take this guy. Oh, you're out. No, you're not. No, you're not. Okay. I was gonna say, wait, you're out as well. So output there. So once we get that, we should be good. Now let's start working on getting all of this stuff taken care of. We're basically gonna stop using these because they're not needed. I do have a bit more redstone energy flux ducts. I'm gonna have to make more because I'm gonna need to kind of continue doing all of this everywhere else. Also, I still have some stuff that is not really getting much power. This guy is going to require power. I do believe, yeah, it will connect, but that's the only place it can connect. I don't believe it even connects on the side. Nope. So we're going to have to run that down. But there's a line. This guy, we could honestly just run a line right here. So just running a bunch of lines everywhere. How many? Almost done? Getting close. Cool. So once this is done, and unfortunately there's not much else we can use with these things. We can't upgrade them, so I'm going to use them in place of other stuff. What I could honestly do is, I think what I might do is one of these. So let's take this up. Let's put this guy here. We're going to turn him off. Output, input. Actually, let's put input on the side. And we can put the redstone thing there. And that way we'll have a little bit of a buffer for night. It should have enough power regardless, but just a little bit extra safety. So one of the big things I'm going to be working on probably between episodes and in the next couple of episodes is just working on reworking a lot of my base. Because we need to get power kind of situated. And if I don't have to worry about power, then we can work on other stuff and we can start improving things, making a lot of machines, and all that fun stuff. So these guys are going to disappear. We're going to have two guys here. So I want, first, these guys can input output a lot more. But I want input on that side and input on the back, output on this side. Input here, output there. So the plan is eventually I'm going to upgrade all these and I'm going to have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to have 10 power cells of the resonant, which if we look at these guys, I believe that's 800 million RF. That's going to last us for a while. So, and then we'll have something like this. And we can start getting power. What we can do is something like this. These guys will generate a lot of power. It'll start storing all the power, and then everything will be good. Now, the only other thing that we're going to want to do eventually is we're going to put... all of the machines are right here, by the way. Right there's the crafting table. We'll probably want a high voltage wire come over here. If these guys aren't enough, plus the stuff up above, we're gonna see. But so, kind of my next goal is to start cleaning up all of this stuff. We have all of this power. I just basically need to clean up the machine section, make it a little nicer. I almost want to move some of it to over here, but what I might do instead is move a lot of the AE system, not AE system, the IE machines, the industrial craft, IC machines, there we go. IE, AE is what we're working towards, IC. Alright, way too many acronyms. The industrial craft stuff, we might move over here. This guy could honestly be moved to this corner. Put him there, him there. In case I ever want to expand. I don't know how much we're going to use the QED, but it's definitely worth it just to make the upgraded generators. So what we might do is, because we have a power line running here and we don't want to go too far over, these things are really expensive. I might move all of this stuff over here with my wrench. Hopefully I don't lose any of it. And we'll have to move the nuclear reactor at some point as well, or we could just put it the different direction and clean up the IC2 stuff as well. Eventually I do want to automate all of these guys, but that's going to be tricky until we can get other things. So, oh wow, a lot of stuff. I need to make another vat. I'll probably do that off camera because you guys have seen me make a vat before. We have one. And I think next time we're going to start looking into automating power production down here. We're going to make some cyclic assemblers, which I don't believe are too bad to make. Nope, just some gears, machine frame. Yeah, that's actually really easy. We're going to need a couple of those. We're also going to need, I believe it's blueprints. Oh, no, schematics. That's what they're called. Schematics, which these are also really easy. Just some lapis and paper. And that way, what we can do is we can start... I could probably get rid of this as well. I'm going to clean up this area a lot. Maybe what I'll have is like all of my thermal expansion machines on this side, and then all of the miscellaneous machines on this side. I'll probably end up making another carpenter at some point here soon. I don't believe those were too expensive either. Carpenter. I believe carpenters are pretty inexpensive. Yeah, just a bunch of bronze, which we have plenty of. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode off here. I'm going to, between episodes, move IC2 machines over into that section, and we're going to kind of rearrange. I'm going to rearrange these machines. I'll make another vat and another carpenter. And next time we're going to focus on getting a farm up and running to auto output everything into machines down here and storage down here to create a lot of power. Now eventually this area is going to be a lot of high level culinary generators, so we're going to use a lot of this space, so I'm going to probably keep a lot of it pretty compact. And how bad? I'm scared to look at this. Deep storage. Yep, that's pretty bad. Reinforce. Yeah, that's nasty. This is surprisingly the easiest part, other than, yeah, no, this is actually the easiest part of all of this. But you get 4. That's tempting. I think we're just gonna use. Oh, hey, we grew a tree, and we should see here in a moment. It disappears, unless. Oh no, this is what I was worried about. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to cut this one down myself, because basically the tree blocked this. So I'm gonna turn this guy off for the time being, until the solar panel can kind of get a nice stockpile of energy. And once we do, once it does, I'm going to turn it back on and then go from there. So basically this ran out of power because this guy no longer saw the sun, and yeah, it's always bad. So I'm going to turn this on later, and we'll kind of go from there. So like I said, I'm going to make those machines. I'm going to start getting prepared. Next time I want to make a harvester, and we're going to make the cyclic assemblers, and we're going to kind of do some auto crafting. Finally, some automation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know we got kind of sidetracked by the solar panel and getting this guy set up, but it will all pay off in the future. Eventually, I might even upgrade this one more. How much does these guys use? These guys use 20 RF per tick each, 40 and 40. So that's 100 RF per tick plus the 40. Now these guys don't use it all the time, so I might move these machines over there as well. And what we'll do is I could always put a filter on the redstone furnace, power these machines, and then actually I could put them all right here. Put a filter on the redstone furnace, and then just use this guy to make all of the steel that I could ever want, and just have steel production automatic. So that'd be kind of cool. I don't even know if I need this. I think these guys can automatic transfer out of a device. Alright, so yeah, so I'll probably move this guy as well, just because I don't need it where it is. So I'm going to clean up the base a little bit and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!